Okay, very good. Today's story is number 64. Experience beyond language. There is an old joke that centers on the inadequacy of words to convey experience. An apprentice priest carrying a tray of live coals tripped, causing embers to land on his bare feet. Am used to see the boy hopping around yelling, "Ow, it's hot!" The ill-natured chief priest of the temple ordered him to define the precise meaning of "it's hot." "Yes, sir," gasped the apprentice, but he was unable to come up with any definition. The chief priest berated him. "If you cannot explain something so simple, you will never become chief priest like me." Suddenly, at his wits' end, the boy flung the remainder of the coals at the old priest's bald head. The old man howled, "Ah, it's hot! What did you do that for, you idiot?" The boy retorted, "Sir, explain to me the meaning of 'Ah, it's hot.' If you cannot lecture on something so simple, you don't deserve to be head priest." As this story shows, the most ordinary experience can be impossible to convey in words. Shimran attempted to convey the essence of the great sea of faith, even though it cannot be expressed in speech or writing, or conceived of by the human mind. In the end, all he could do to express it was to speak of inconceivable, unnameable, inexplicable faith. Very good. It's kind of funny story from our book, You Were Born for a Reason, about, yeah, even the most ordinary experiences are so difficult to put into words. Yeah, when I was in elementary school, they asked us to write essays about love, or how do you feel about your mother, how much do you care about your mother, um, yeah, or even what an apple is, kind of it sounded a little abstract. And I remember it was so hard to produce too many sentences. Yeah, so in Buddhism, our ultimate purpose is to experience a kind of happiness that holds us fast, never to abandon us. That's the only happiness that really makes us feel so glad to be alive as a human being. So Buddha teaches us that's our purpose in life. Other forms of happiness, they come and go. So when we lose them, we start wondering, where did it all go? What was I busy about all these years? I don't have anything to rely on now. But this true happiness makes us feel, I'm so glad for everything in my life, good and bad, that enabled me to move forward in order to find this genuine, authentic form of happiness. And so many people, especially new people who are new to Buddhism, they ask us, well, how is this absolute happiness like? Are you going to be happy all the time? What is it like? So it's very difficult to actually express it in words if you have never experienced it yourself. Yeah, another example, yeah, in addition to what we read here, is like in Iran, where I grew up, we have these berries called mulberries, kind of like white berries. In America, not many people know about it. The tree is not like, you don't find it so easily. So I tell my American friends there's this white berry or mulberry in Iran, and it tastes so sweet, like the sweetness of a date or chocolate, very intensely sweet. But it doesn't taste like chocolate or date at all. It's a berry, so it's more like blueberry, blackberry. The texture is like blueberry, blackberry. It has all those little seeds like strawberries, but it doesn't taste anything like strawberries or blackberries. It's way much sweeter. And it has its own unique flavor that I really cannot describe it. Um, the only way is for me to bring a fresh mulberry for you and you take a bite for yourself. Then you will know what a mulberry tastes like and no words are necessary. So the same thing, it's very difficult to guide people to true happiness because we cannot express it in words. But Master Shiran attempted to convey the essence of this great sea of faith, even though it cannot be expressed in speech or writing. Yeah, so his magnum opus, major writing, teaching, practice, faith, enlightenment. It's the teaching is showing us the direction where we need to be headed if we want to experience this great sea of faith, and then practice, and then faith, and then enlightenment. So yeah, and then also as a starter, we see our life as a large and vast ocean, which many times it's kind of dark. Like, yesterday or the day before, we heard the news of these 5 people, scientists and adventurers, who tried to go under the ocean near the Titanic. And uh, unfortunately, they lost their lives um, under the ocean. So we hear such news and it kind of taints everything. It brings some kind of darkness. People feel disappointed, and many, many other such news. So it's as if we are in an ocean of darkness. But Buddha teaches us it can instantly turn into a great sea of light or faith. And that's what we are here for. So good job, everyone, for being here and practicing together. And we will have our happiness lab at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Rita.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Good to have you.